The best little whorehouse in Texas. Has anybody ever seen the movie? Well, Dolly Parton is in that movie. That's two big reasons to see that movie. Huge reasons you should see that movie. And Burt Reynolds. That's a small little reason. It is a true story.
Get it, girl.
Now, LaGrange, Texas, when they closed down the chicken ranch, you know, they didn't have Craigslist. They didn't have Facebook Marketplace. No, they didn't have eBay. They didn't have all of that. What they did have, but they had to do, was an estate sale. Anybody ever been to an estate sale? They still got them, but an estate sale. That's what they did. When they closed down that chicken ranch, the Whorehouse, the best little whorehouse in Texas, when they closed it down, now I didn't go to it, but I know somebody who did. There's a guy in Smithville, Texas. I want you to picture this. I lived in Austin, Texas. And there's LaGrange, Texas. Right in the middle is Smithville, Texas. Right in the middle between Austin and LaGrange, Texas. Smithville, Texas. Now, this guy in Smithville, Texas that I knew that went to that estate sale, he owned a pet store in Smithville, Texas. Now, he knew there was a parrot that was for sale at that estate sale at the best little whorehouse in Texas. There was a talking parrot. And he thought, oh man, that's going to make me a lot of money. I got a talking parrot. That thing will probably say a lot of names, a lot of hellos. So he goes to that estate sale, and he made sure that he bid high on that. He bought that talking bird. He brought it back to his pet store in Smithville, Texas, and he put it for sale. Nobody would buy it. 2.5 years he kept that bird. Nobody would buy it because he had to be, by law, he had to tell them, well, here's where I bought this bird. I bought it at the chicken ranch. And everybody goes, ooh. Nobody wanted that bird. Until one day, my wife at the time was at this pet store in Smithville, Texas. Always wanted a talking bird. So she's seen that bird. It was pretty cheap, only $20. It was $20, don't interrupt me. $20. And she said, how come that bird's so cheap? He goes, well, I gotta be honest with you, ma'am. I bought that bird at the chicken ranch, and nobody wants to buy it. She goes, well, you're probably right. I don't want to buy that bird. It probably cusses, says some bad words. He goes, well, I've never heard it say anything other than, pretty girl. She says, that's all you heard it say? That's all I heard it say. So she buys that. Here's where I come in. Because my wife, at the time, comes home with that bird. Here I am sitting there. I come in Monday through Friday. You know, I'm working as a mechanic on a motorcycle shop. I'm washing my hands at the sink. I go in the back door, wash my hands at the sink. She's cooking dinner at the stove there. Probably hamburger helper, almost every night. My two daughters are at the kitchen counter. They're doing homework. Everything looks normal. But then, one of my daughters gets up and goes into the living room on the way to the bathroom, and right away I hear, pretty girl. I'm thinking, try not to wash my hands still. I called her and I said, hey, what the hell was that? She didn't miss a beat either. She's doing her hamburger helper. She's going, oh, I forgot to tell you. Because back in the 1900s, this was in the 1900s, there were no cell phones, there was no beepers, there was nothing. You had to learn about shit hitting the fan when you got to the fan at the house, right? So there was, yeah, shit was hitting the fan. She goes, oh, I forgot to tell you, I bought a talking bird. And that's all she said. She didn't say where she got the talking bird or where the talking bird was from. She said, I bought a talking bird. I go, oh, okay. So she walks, puts down her spoon there and her spatula and takes her apron off. She walks around to the kitchen counter into the living room, and she goes and picks up that bird. And right away when she walks into the living room, I hear, pretty woman. I'm like, all right. I pick up the towel, I'm drying off my hands. I walk around that kitchen counter. I'm at the very entrance of the kitchen to the living room. She's bringing that cage in there with the damn bird in the cage. And I see that bird. That bird sees me, and he looks at me and he goes, hi, Dale. I did say wife at the time, right?
Hi, Dale. Pretty bird.
But I will say this, just you don't have to Google this. Parrot tastes exactly like chicken. I was driving along down 71, my eyelids were weighing me down. I've been up all night and I had to be up all day. I'm beginning to think, but I didn't, so I'm here to say, thank God for that little bitty truck stop in LaGrange. They got a damn good cup of coffee and a mighty fine gelato from the girl behind the counter park, and she's a mighty fine thing. So I bought me a tape with some great price gold and shoved me on my way. Thank God for that little bitty truck stop in LaGrange. If you're on that road and you're toting the load and your tail is wagging behind, drop on by, tell them I said hi, but send you home down the line. Yeah, they got a damn good cup of coffee and a mighty fine gelato from the girl behind the counter and partner, she's a mighty fine dude. Well, I bought me a tape and some great price gold and shuffled me on my way. Let me know if you wanna go. You got home. There's a little bit of a house. I get it, I was never here. I don't know what he was saying, but it sounded cool, didn't it? I swear to God, I tried to Google it. What he was saying. Hey, thank God for that little bitty truck stop. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, everybody. How about it for the Lonestars up here in this section? That's Manny and that's Don. God bless y'all. Appreciate you so very much, especially on a Sunday. Y'all the best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Day.